Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you for clicking here. I am grateful that you did. And we are going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle today to get some energy for your reading, Pisces. If you are brand new, I hope you will stay. I've seen some new people peek in recently, so if you do have Pisces in your chart, please take a look. You know what? I think I see something that is, yep, there we go. One of these things is not like the other. How many of you watch Sesame Street? There we go. Pisces, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description and you will see the yellow dot. Here we go, Pisces. This is for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. Let's see what kind of energy we've got for you. Pisces, I am your Piscean sister. It is in my moon sign. And my two fishes friends. I have two fishes in my moon. Here we go. Come to the edge. It is time, Pisces. It's time for you. It's your time. Yeah. Card number 36. You've been waiting and going over the details and thinking about it. You have been calling in love. You've been calling in kindness. Yeah, I feel like you're right on the edge. You're ready to take a leap into whatever it is that's coming at you. It's card number 36. Come to the edge. It's like you're on the very, you can just see she's on the very edge there, right, with her toe. You can see it there. And she's throwing flower petals. It looks like roses, but some of them are shaped as hearts. So I feel like it is to do with love. What are you coming to the edge for? Let's see here. We've got the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn, one of my favorites. All right. Pisces, what are you coming to the edge for? What's on the edge? You're ready to leap. What's on the edge? Transformation. That's freaking beautiful. That really is. Your life is about to transform, Pisces. It's time for you to be the butterfly. Yeah. No more waiting. You know what though? You've been waiting, but it was within you all along. Yeah. My very favorite movie, The Wizard of Oz. It was within you all along. Yeah. You had the power to transform any time that you wanted to. But now's your time. You're coming to the edge. You've transformed, and it's time for you to move forward into the future. Let's find out what this is all about. Temperance in the reverse. Let's see what we've got here for you. Come to the edge. It's a beautiful transformation. I feel like it's a transformation of the way you feel about someone. Maybe someone that you didn't think would ever be your person. Maybe that's the one that you've realized is your person, Pisces. Energy between you and another is transforming. Let's take a look here. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm no longer going to let this wreck my sleep. No more anxiety, no more depression. For some of you, you're taking better care of yourself in terms of health. The transformation, I believe, is not just in love. Yeah. I believe that you've decided that you're going to move forward. No more waiting. The Three of Wands is in the reverse. No more waiting here. I feel like the Six of Pentacles says, I'm now going to take care of me. I'm going to make sure that I have what I need. The reciprocity, rather than giving it to someone else, I feel like you feel more balanced in who you are. This could represent for some of you being more financially balanced, people giving you things, giving you reciprocity. So, when all of those times, Pisces, when you gave and you gave and you gave of yourself and no one said thank you, and maybe it's thankless work that you do. Maybe you're a nurse and, everyone takes nurses for granted. And those who assist doctors, sometimes doctors are taken for granted as well. Yeah. We have the High Priestess, and it tells me that that you have not necessarily been listening to your intuition. I feel as though the High Priestess in the reverse also tells me that you're ready to be seen. You're ready to tell your secrets. You're no longer going to hide yourself away. Yeah. And I think that's also part of coming to the edge. Oh, thank you. Charlie just said for some of you, maybe you're about ready to come out. Maybe you're about ready to tell people who you exactly are unapologetically. And that, of course, is absolutely transformation. So I feel like you're taking better care of yourself because the Nine of Swords is in reverse. And I feel like when you sleep better, it's because you're eating better. Maybe you're exercising. I know that myself, I have to eat for my mental health. So I eat things that are conducive to mental health. And take supplements as I need them. I feel as though there is, it's time for you to go because the Three of Wands is in the reverse. You're not waiting for the ships to come in anymore. You're not sitting here and waiting on anyone anymore. I feel, Pisces, I feel like it's time for you to move forward and that you're going to do that. Yeah, unapologetically, you want to be seen. But be careful because you're not necessarily in tune with your gut. So you're so excited, I feel, about the transformation and the reciprocity and feeling better and eating better. I feel like that you're on your way, but be aware that the High Priestess is in the reverse. Yeah, you come from a place of being really out of balance, I feel. You might not necessarily be really imbalanced just yet. So be careful with that. For some of you, it's going to be financially. I feel like by the time you get to the Six of Pentacles here that you're feeling financially well. And I feel like it's because you've taken action here. And that shows to wellness, right? I feel like you are coming out of, for some of you, this transformation might be an ascension, right? And so if you look up ascension symptoms, you'll know that you sometimes are lethargic or you can't think straight. You're in a brain fog. You don't feel well. You don't know why you don't feel well. But I feel like somebody has a renewed sense of energy here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is all of the fixed signs, right? It's very fixed energy. In other words, it's going to move forward whether you want it to or not. And that's what fixed signs are about. You make the decision, right? You make the line in the sand, you step over the line. That's what Charlie always shows me. And you don't look back. Toes are pointed that way. You keep going into the future. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. This could be your person or it could be you. You could have those signs as well. But we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is indicative of taking action. I'm no longer sitting around. It's time for me to be seen in this transformation. I need people to see exactly who I am. We also have Pisces in the corner here, right? We began with Pisces. You're really passionate about beginning again, starting something new, maybe building something from the ground up, maybe not with a whole lot of money. I feel like if you are starting a new business and you are investing and you're short on money, or you're putting money into something, you're investing into something, I feel like those investments will pay out. I feel like you're worried that they won't because things don't usually work in your favor for some of you. Some of you have doubts because things don't usually work in your favor. So maybe you're just not telling anyone that you have doubts about that. But understand, if you are making, if it goes from the Two of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, you're not telling anybody about the investment, Six of Pentacles. And then as we work this way, we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're worried about not telling anybody about this thing that you're investing in, this passionate thing. But it does come to be the Ten of Pentacles. It does grow rather quickly. And it's part of the divine timing. It's part of you being well. Things are now starting to pay out in dividends here, whether this is money or health or wealth or whatever it is. It's about to get better. I think that some of you have been in the struggle, and you've been in the struggle because you've been stuck in the Nine of Swords in the upright, which is, a bit of anxiety, a bit of depression. No, I'm not diagnosing you, but it's those feelings, even if you haven't been diagnosed formally. It's those feelings. And I feel with the Nine of Swords being in the reverse, it's time for you to move forward now. You're feeling better. And because you're feeling better, you're making better decisions. No more brain fog, right? So we have the Ace of Wands, something you're passionate about, not telling anyone about. You don't feel great about not telling anyone what's going on, whatever the situation is for you. There could be multiple situations. We're in a general reading, right? So that could be any one of you 39,000 souls, right? And I feel as though that, yeah, you feel a little guilty about not sharing this with other people because we've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel like you feel a little bit off balance about that. And you haven't been sharing this with other people, but you're really passionate about it. I feel as though you feel like you've been deceiving people or maybe lying, or maybe you can flip this and maybe it's about your person. But I feel like you're going to find the strength to end the silence of your pain. And it almost feels like it's somebody who's coming out. If that's you, congratulations. How brave. Brave, right? Brave. No matter what comes at you. The lion, it doesn't matter what comes at you. You will tame it. Yep. That's really beautiful. This could be about love or anything else, but it feels like someone who has been on the verge of trying to show people who they are, but they've been really questioning their gut, questioning their psychicness, questioning questioning if your prayers are being answered. Yeah. I feel like you're really passionate about it, but you're not telling anyone, and so you feel like the deceiver. It's going to change your life. It is. Your strength, the strength that you have gathered while you have been thinking this over, by taking action and coming out from behind the fear wall. I feel like you're closing a cycle. Oh, it's going to change your posterity. It's going to change the lives of everyone that is around you forever. And what I mean is, like, if you are the person who is the one who is coming out to the world and letting them know who you are exactly, that I feel as though you have broken the chains of silence from your Okay, now I'm crying. You're breaking the silence. You're showing the generations that are coming that it's okay to be who you are. Regardless. Yeah, regardless of what this situation is for you, that you're changing the posterity. You're breaking the chains right there. Yeah, lifetimes and lifetimes that you might have ancestors from past gone by that just kept it silent. Just felt they couldn't say it. They couldn't be themselves, whoever this is. They couldn't get the divorce because it wasn't accepted in their religion, or they couldn't be who they were, or they couldn't change their gender, or they couldn't do whatever they wanted to do. You are the one who is up front. You're the one that's changing the lives for everyone that will come after you. And you're doing it with truth. You're breaking chains. Yep. And it's going to end up affecting the lives of people for generations and generations. Your posterity. Yeah. So we have the Judgment card. People have judged you. I think that you're ready to let people see who you are. You're ready to take the judgment of others. You're ready to take all of that. I feel like this, for some of you, could represent reconciliation, but I think it's a reconciliation within yourself. I feel like for years and years, your ancestors weren't able to speak out, be who they were, take the risk, take the second chance, whatever that is. Maybe you come from a long line of people who've always worked in hard labor, and you're the one who's brave enough to open a business and then raise a posterity that knows that the first option is, I'm going to start a business. I don't have to work for somebody else. I don't have to make their money and build their dream. I can do it myself. So I feel like for some of you, this is a reconciliation from lifetimes previous that is going to change your life. If you're looking at this as a love reading, I feel like you've been and very passionate about someone, and you have been not saying anything to them or about them. There's been complete and total silence, and you feel almost like there's a deception, or maybe someone's deceiving you that hasn't said anything to you, but has feelings for you as well. But I feel like it is all about you taking action here. And it goes back to not waiting for the ships to come in, but going out to meet the ships, because you've transformed and your toes are off the edge, and you're going to do this whether people agree with you or not. Yeah, and that's pretty freaking cool. It's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to happy times and celebrations, and maybe dating, and maybe a reunion with someone that you love a lot. Yeah, the Four of Cups is in the reverse. It's time to stop sitting there. It's time to offer the cup to someone that you wanted to offer the cup to all along. It's time to ask them out. Take the risk. Ask them out. Because you don't want to be single anymore. I feel like you want to move forward. Yeah. And I feel like you're waiting. You're waiting for the right time to show everybody who you are. Whether that is the person who just got the raise or the promotion, or you started a business, or you bought a brand new house, or you're just showing them exactly who you are unapologetically, no matter what it is. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful. I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Pisces. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. Look for the yellow dot. You can go over to Wizio where you can book me beginning at $40. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and giving me this beautiful energy. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.